Have you ever wondered what it was like during the transatlantic slave trade for the Africans who were left behind? If you're someone who has always thought about, oh, what happened to those Africans, when their people were taken away into slavery, how did they survive? Well, I have the book for you that tells that story, and the book is titled Season of the Shadow by Leonora Miano. This book was translated by Gila Walker, and it's a brilliant work of fiction that talks about how the transatlantic slave trade ruined basically the lives of the Africans who were left behind on the continent, and the sorrows and the pain that they had to go through, having lost their family members, community members, villagers, and all of that. And it captures it so well. So we are reading a story about, the beginnings of the transatlantic slave trade, where in this particular village, they've just lost, 12 people are just missing out of the blue. And it's like, what's happening? They do not know where they are, and these are people who have gone for a coming of age kind of ceremony. And so it's kind of shocking that where exactly are these young boys to men? Where are they? And what the villagers do not know is that these people have actually been captured by the enslavers. So, what this book does is to show us the horrors of slavery. What this book does is to show what slavery means, that slavery is about human trafficking. Because when you read the book, you learn about how people are trafficked, how ties are cut, how families are broken, and this is happening on the African continent. And when I read this book, I was deeply moved by how the author captures the sorrow and the pain that comes with losing everything that you've ever known. And I think this is a work of fiction that everyone needs to read. Another point that I would like to bring up is the fact that the author really shows the impact of this transatlantic slavery on Africans on the continent. For the most part, a lot of the books that we read, focus on the effect on the Africans who were taken away. And when you read this book, you begin to see that it's the psychological trauma. Oh my goodness. The pain. Like, this book, just read this book. Read this book. Make sure you read this book. Honestly, it will give you a different insight into what happened, and at the same time, it will also show you how Africans were able to thrive in spite of all of the trials and tribulations that they experienced. And I think for me, what really resonated with me this idea that one day you have your family and the next day they are gone, and then you have a people who are living under perpetual fear of being trafficked, of being kidnapped. They can't go to their farmlands. They exist in a limbo because like they are living in hunger games where anyone could be stolen at any time. So once again, Season of the Shadow by Leonora Miano, such an impactful book, and I encourage you to read it. Bye.